Hello, I'm Adam from No Rolls Bard, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is grab a friend that's your second, your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned. Each week we assemble a group of our friends and play a game to show you how much fun board gaming can be, even under the constraints of lockdown. This week we're returning to Wavelength, designed by Alex Hay, Justin Vickers and Wolfgang Warsch, and published by Palm Court. Take it away, younger me with much worse lighting. To play the game, players split into two teams. Each go one member of the team, let's say it's you, will take one of these cards with a range on it. This one says bad person to the left, good person to the right. And then you spin this wheel and secretly look at it. That wedge is where on that range of bad person to good person, the points for your team are. This outer section is worth 2, then 3, and the middle of the target is worth 4. Then you close the window. Now you know that your points are in that area, so you need to give your teammates a clue that'll lead them to that point. When you've given your clue, your team will discuss amongst themselves, and then they have to move the red slider to the point on the dial they think matches your clue the best. After they've done that, the other team can also make a guess, is the center of the points wedge further left or further right than your team has guessed. If they're right, they will get a point based on that. Then you open up the window and reveal, and points are given out depending on how both teams did. First team to 10 points wins, simple enough. Thanks, younger Adam. Sort your colour spectrum out, you're embarrassing all of us. And hey, speaking of colour, let's play Wavelength. Joining me on Board Game Club this week, I am joined by Blair.
Hello!
How's your power?
It's back!
Brooke.
Yay.
Brooke, or is it... No, it's Brooke. It's Brooke.
We've been here before.
Sorry.
Here before.
Sully.
Hello!
Laurie.
Hi.
Deborah.
Hello.
And the reigning defending Board Game Club champion, Tom.
Hello.
You mentioned me. Am I losing my mind?
Skip John.
Yeah.
And
But
John.
it's fine.
John is also here.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Here he is.
See you, mate.
Feel really valued right now.
Aw.
You and me both, John.
We are playing.
Yeah. Let's form a breakaway club.
Yeah.
No.
Board game clubber.
No, please.
No, that's bad. No, that sounds like we're hitting board gamers.
We're playing Wavelength, the game of giving clues and trying to get on the same mental wavelength as your teammates. Speaking of which, we are divided into two teams. Team A, consisting of Adam, Tom, Laurie, and John. Yeah. And Team B, led by Blair, Brooke, Deborah, and Sully.
We got this, guys.
All right, so
Yeah.
Hey, they've got the same person on it twice.
I know
Oh
it's
my
not fair.
god.
Sisters don't count.
So, first to 10 points. Can everyone please close your eyes? Okay, everyone can open their eyes. So, my team, I am going to give you... I'll give you a Bug's Life.
Okay. Are we all familiar with ABL?
ABL.
Pixar's finest work.
Oh, come on, Laurie. Don't take piss. Or is he not taking the piss?
No, I think
It's genuinely good.
it's a good film.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good,
but
but it's
Call-
not the greatest. It's them
Well,
magnum
calling it their
opus.
finest is surely
Oh,
a
it's
joke.
their-
But I
It's-
guess this
no,
is
it's
also
brilliant.
not what's a question here. We've got sad or happy.
No.
Not
You're
good
technically
or
right,
bad.
Blair, but I can't let this stand. What about Ratatouille? Or Up? You know what? You're right, Blair. We don't have time for this.
Definitely mostly a happy film. I think. 'Cause
Is
it's
it, though?
Because it's got mild peril, like a lot of kids' films have. But I feel like it's got a good ending. It ends on a happy note.
He does get
But
kicked
it's
out
not
of his colony, though, for
Yeah, true.
breaking everything, and is an outcast for most of the film.
True.
But
Does
he
that make
does
it sound-
find true friends in his time in exile, and most happy movies are normally underscored by conflict for the bulk of the actual runtime. Like
Sure,
it's a film
but does
with
that make
conflict.
it-
So I would say it's a film with conflict, not necessarily a sad movie. It's not the happiest movie in the world.
But he is a loner and an outcast for most of it. Does the fact that he's
he
accepted...
finds himself amongst the carnival bugs.
Yeah, really
He's
quickly.
fine.
He makes
He's
carnival friends,
happy.
and
He's
also,
fine.
to be fair,
But then
like,
he lies to them, and they find out he's been lying, and they're all pretty pissed.
true.
Look, this is coloured by the fact that the first time I ever kissed someone was during a cinema screening of A Bug's Life. So as far as I'm concerned,
You are bringing a lot of baggage into this.
a lot of baggage.
Yeah.
She denied it
Bug's
at school
Life.
on Monday.
She
which was
denied
great.
it.
So there's a lot of sadness attached as well.
How old were you?
I guess I was like 13 or so.
You went. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm quite old, so I was that age when A Bug's Life was in the cinema.
But John, what we're trying to place is a Bug's life and not a John's life.
I didn't. Oh, damn it, Laurie! I was just about to.
Zazazing.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Okay.
So-
I think a little bit up from here. A little bit up from here.
Do you
It's
mean
gotta be-
from
Like to
where-
the right.
From
It's
right
got to be
in
at
the middle?
least halfway between full right and like 12 o'clock.
I don't think it's a particularly happy film. The
I
villain's
don't
really
think
scary. Hopper's a very good
think-
villain.
But like the japes per minute rate is through the roof.
Right,
Does
so
that make it a happy movie? Just because it's funny.
People like japes, right?
John is having a Pavlovian response to this film being brought up.
I'm having
so
a
I think we
breakdown,
just
but
need
that
to-
doesn't mean I'm wrong.
so just in response to Tom, I've put it there.
I would say maybe one notch back. It's like it's like a fluffy movie, right? It's got a
But is
decent
that happy?
message. I just feel that it's hard to say there's a lot of sadness in it. There's conflict, there's fear, there's betrayal, but there isn't
Hopper's
really any.
really scary, guys.
Maybe my
scary.
bar for
Scary.
true sadness is just.
The scene
Somewhere
where
else.
he's got all the grain, and they're like, "We're fine, we don't have to worry," and then he breaks it, and all the grain like spills down on that.
That's
Look,
true.
For
but
someone,
it's
who
not-
was apparently making out throughout this film, you remember a lot about the film.
I've seen it since.
I don't think you ever kissed that girl, John. I don't think
Like,
I don't- I
brushed
don't
lips
believe-
for about
I
3
believe-
seconds,
I
and then it was
believe
done.
we're talking happy sad, not happy scary. That's the crucial thing. It's where it stands in the ratio between happy and sad, not happy in general negativity. It's a specific sad quality or specific negative quality of sadness that we're trying to.
I think there is
magnify.
inherent sadness to the main character's plight in A Bug's Life, and so I think it could go down a couple of notches. But I don't trust myself at all, so maybe
I'll
we should.
happily split the difference with you, mate, and go down one notch.
Oh, I think you could go up 2 notches, so I think it should stay right.
Oh well, we're a unified front, aren't we? Here.
So wait, hang on.
At
So
least we're not massively off
wait,
each other.
John thinks there, and Tom thinks there.
No.
Sorry. Laurie thinks there, and
Yeah,
Tom
I think
thinks
there.
I mean, I'll put it back to the middle just to.
Okay. I know we've talked for too long. We need to finish. But what in your mind would be a full happy movie, like all the way?
You know what, man? The Happening really puts a smile on my face.
Tom, now you're bringing your baggage to the table.
All right, I am going to have to push my team for an answer.
Yeah,
Are we
yeah,
going
we're taking too
Tom's
long.
ways, Laurie's way, or somewhere in the middle?
I'll
I
go
think
back.
it's fine where it is.
I'll go back a notch or two if people want to, but yeah,
I'm
okay.
happy where it is.
All right, Team B, left or right from where it currently is? Do you think is the centre of the wedge?
You know, I think they've got it.
Yeah,
I think
you're
they're bang on the
bang
money.
on.
So should
Yep.
we just bet on it being to the left since there's more left?
I think it's, if anything, I'd say it's pretty happy of the Pixar films.
Yeah.
I don't really think of it like with turmoil.
Right, I
Gotta
mean,
rewatch it, Brooke. It's harrowing.
but I think with like conflict, like that's still necessary even in any happy movie.
Yeah.
Like you need something to
Imagine
drive
watching
the
it,
plot
but
forward.
a girl named Hannah has denied making out with you
Oh my
the
God.
Monday.
John.
I'm gonna, okay, I need a left or a right.
Okay, we,
Let's go
statistically
left.
left. Yeah, sure.
All right, so Team B is going for left. Team A, here's the reveal.
Oh no!
Fucking Bug's Life,
I
guys.
was happy, yeah.
Sorry, Brooke.
It's okay.
Laurie, when you said that, my heart skipped a beat because you were bang on the banana.
Damn
It's a,
it.
it's a Bug's Life. It's like
That's what I thought.
He goes through a lot, Adam.
But I
You're
thought
gonna have to
because
rewatch it.
compared to what films though? Compared to all the horrible, compared to like Schindler's List, you know, like it's a happy
Yeah.
movie. It's a Pixar
Tragedy
movie.
is relative. If you're an ant kicked out of your colony, like what else is there? That's
Good
your world.
point. Good point. 2 points for the
Thank
A
you.
team. 1 point. No, they guessed
No,
wrong.
we didn't
They
get.
guessed
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
All right, so we are 2 full points ahead. All right, so Blair,
Yeah. Okay.
you are up for Team B. Everyone look away. Blair, how many times would you like to spin the wheel?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4 clicks, and then everyone look away as we peek.
There we go. Okay.
All right, everyone, good luck. So the range is wise to intelligent. Blair, it is your clue to give.
Ooh, this is tough. This is really tough.
Adam, do you want to wind the thing back to the center?
Oh yeah, of course. Boop. Wisdom versus intelligence. The D&D conundrum.
Ooh, I'm not confident. This is a really tough one, but I'm gonna say Gandalf.
Gandalf.
I was thinking of Gandalf just as my example of this general thing.
All right, Team B.
Well,
Go for it.
I would say, based on my knowledge of D&D and also just a little bit about Gandalf, you go more on the wise side.
Oh, definitely. Old guy
Yeah,
wizard,
yeah, definitely.
wise. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a wise guy. That's what they call him, wise guy Gandalf. But yeah, so I think. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Deborah?
I'm thinking at least like more than halfway, because I'm thinking, is there anything that doesn't qualify him as intelligent? I mean, he doesn't do anything really stupid.
No.
Well, okay, let's think about like what the ultimate spectrum for wisdom versus intelligence would be.
True.
I think like wisdom, we're talking about like old guy on a mountain.
Huh?
Which,
Old wise guys.
old wise guy on a mountain.
Old wise mountain guys.
I would argue that if you're at that age, it's very unwise to be on top of a mountain.
Yeah, you're saying like the wisest thing you can possibly do is be old and cold.
You're
In a house on a
so
mountain.
above it. Like, yeah, definitely. Levitation
Yeah.
is part of it. It's all in the image. Intelligence without wisdom is like a Nikola Tesla maybe, or
I think it's Owls and Einstein.
Yeah.
I think
Just
Einstein
thinking-
would be the middle. Is my thought.
Going by
I think-
D&D standards, Gandalf's a wizard, right? So he's going to put all of his points into intelligence.
Oh, really?
Don't
Yeah,
help them, Tom. Don't help them.
But then that
it's
would
been
be a
long
wise
time.
thing to do.
Mm-hmm. I thought they used wisdom. Oh,
Wizard's the
played that in a
only
long time.
class that uses intelligence as its core ability.
Oh,
Except
bollocks.
Artificer now, I guess, maybe.
Stop helping
Wisdom
them,
is druids,
Tom.
etc.
Yeah, like your druids, your clerics, your monks. Those are your wisdom characters.
All right, gang. What are we thinking? Let's start putting places on
Okay.
the dial.
I think we're second to last, second to last notch on the right is my thought.
So you think there?
Yeah, about there.
All right.
I was about to go back like one notch from there, but I think I could be okay with this.
Yes, I agree with Deborah there. Either one notch back or that one's fine.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I could be so wrong here.
I could be so wrong. Yeah,
Because that
This is
D&D
just-
thing, that's completely fucked my mind.
So are you team happy to lock this in?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think this is good to pick.
All right. So our team. He's called Gandalf the Wise, isn't he? Like that's his name.
That's one of his nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So it's like left, isn't it? It's like all
Yeah,
the
but
way there.
did he give himself that nickname, though?
No, but he is Gandalf the Wise.
Yeah, he is.
So I think they're either bang on or it's left even further. What do we think, team?
I'd say left.
Yeah, screw it. Based on your Gandalf the Wise pitch, I think left seems sound.
All right. So here's the reveal, folks. Doodly doodly doo.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think of him as obviously slightly more wise than intelligent, but I think he's a very intelligent man. And in the spectrum of like Lord of the Rings, I was thinking like Samwise. His name, like Sam is the one that's always referred to as being like wise.
No, that's just his name.
I
though.
know,
His name
but
is
like
Samwise.
I know.
He's also the
but-
one who's the most referred to as Sam.
Well, yeah.
50-50
No,
shot.
I like on the spectrum. I just think he's a bit more intelligent.
He's called Gandalf the Wise.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. This one was hard though, because
It was.
like,
I
the
really
wise-
struggled. I
It
really
is hard.
struggled with this.
You're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
It is hard.
Absolutely right.
Nil point for
Well,
everyone there.
no one. Yeah, there we go. No one got points, so it's okay.
All right. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, I don't like where this is gonna take us. Oh dear.
Who's
This is Blair's specialist
Hippo!
subject.
who's next in the alphabet? Oh, it's John. John, are you good to go?
Oh God. Oh
Have
no!
fun.
How
It's
many
going to reveal all of my kinks all at once.
how many times would you like to spin the wheel?
Just once.
Just-
One horrible spin.
Clunk. There we go. Done. Actually, hang on, I have to do it. There we go. All right, so everyone please close your eyes as we peek. Let me know when you've seen it.
Okay, I have seen it.
And it's gone. It's gone. All right, everyone can look again. All right. Oh, the menagerie in your mind.
Hippo.
And your woman.
Hippo.
Right, so right down the middle would be...
Equal parts sexy to unsexy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God.
That's just your regular neutral animal, I suppose. In terms
Yeah.
of sexiness.
You are neither repulsed
Neutral
or
sexy.
attracted by this animal. Like a duck. Oh, sorry, I don't want to lead you there. But I'm not sexually attracted to ducks.
No, that's fine, mate. You've said it now.
I should be repelled. No, never mind. I'm not going to backpedal. I'm not going to backpedal.
You got those like corkscrew dicks though. They're
Yeah,
a bit,
they're
a
really-
bit scary.
They've got spikes on them.
No, that's geese. Oh wait, no, they do have spikes on their dicks, don't they? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's fair.
God, all this talk is getting me really riled up.
And they got vaginas with lots of tunnels. That
Yeah.
go off into
Yeah.
like...
Ducks, man, it's impressive. I don't know how they do it.
You make it sound like a dungeon crawl.
I mean, it
It's
might as
very
well
similar.
be.
You find yourself in a room.
Those bondage ducks in those, in those dungeons. Yeah.
God, Blair, you are back.
Okay.
You are back with a vengeance, aren't you?
You doing okay, Blair? What happened in that
No,
paragraph?
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed about Gandalf, and I just duck dicks is what's getting my mind off of it. So I'm going with it.
Speaking of terrible clues, here's mine.
Okay.
I'm going with adult Nala from The Lion King.
Oh, she's sexy. Yeah. No, she is though. She's
Oh, boy,
Beyonce,
here we
Blair.
go.
What? No, Blair, don't give me that. She's fucking Beyonce. You made a hippo. Don't you?
I made a
Adam
very
Canfield will
sexy.
love
Can I
that.
clarify which Lion King, or am I not allowed?
No, I think we've got your clue at this point. I mean, either way, sexy, right? Like, I'm just gonna say right. No, that's the wrong way. Sorry, Nala. I'm gonna say we're at least there.
Sorry, Nala.
Okay, so to support Adam's claim, Nala was, from those classic Disney movies, Nala is one of the animals people talk about when they talk about people finding Disney animals sexy.
Yeah.
It's Nala, it's young Simba, it's the Beast.
Robin Hood.
The sexiest male character in any Disney film ever.
Do you say young Simba?
Yes, it's Simba when basically not
Adolescent
Teenage.
Simba.
Yeah, like
Teenage.
adolescent Simba.
So not young Simba.
Not very young.
child.
A child lion.
The child Simba.
Held up by the monkey.
Like,
Tom-
he's
Child
just
Simba.
Tom
Grown up
hot and
properly,
bothered
Simba.
with "Can't wait to be king."
Can't wait to get arrested.
Isn't Simba a teenager when he has the ersatz sex with Nala before he goes back to the pride?
He's adult Simba. There's two Simbas. There's young Simba and Matthew Broderick Simba, and he's adult Simba there.
There is briefly, as he's walking across the log, there is a midpoint.
And that was
That's
the
the guy
window
I'm
where
talking
Tom
about.
wanted to fuck that.
Dread Simba.
It's like,
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to throw you
Yeah,
a
that
bone here,
sexy
Tom.
haircut. Yeah.
Don't throw him a bone.
Throw him a boner.
I regret coming here today.
you're the champion.
And what a glorious reign. I would say Nala is your quintessential, fuckable Disney character. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, no,
Wow.
she-
All right, we're
she-
going all the way.
Quintessential over the humans.
Over the-
Over the humans.
Humans. Over the very sexy humans.
Yeah.
At least
All those ugly
Ariel.
humans.
Over real Beyonce.
Prince
as
and
opposed
princesses,
to Beyonce
fuck
as
off.
a
I
lion.
want an animal.
Okay.
Too late.
No.
Over.
No,
said
it can't be too late.
It's a sound bite now.
Okay,
Not too late, because this means I'm weird.
Quintessential.
Nala's here, and I think Duchess from Aristocats around the same level,
You're
right?
digging yourself
Lord.
in deeper holes.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume that said cat.
And below that, everyone else.
Yeah.
Like
there's
Cinderella.
Princess Jasmine.
Even the real ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
name me a sexier Disney animal than Nala.
The Beast.
I'll-
Robin
Beauty
Hood.
and the Beast. I know he's
Robin
only
Hood.
half animal, but
He's
Robin Hood.
He's
Robin
a
Hood
weird,
is so
jealous, angry
sexy.
weirdo. Robin Hood, I will grant.
Robin
Yeah.
Hood, yeah. He's getting a kiss.
I think the Beast. Thank you, Sully.
Whether he wants
He's
one or
getting
not.
accused.
Thanks.
If
Thank you for
Sullivan's
jumping
around,
on that
he's
grenade,
teased.
Sully. I really appreciate it.
Idris Elba's sheer calm.
All right. So if Robin Hood is like sexy,
Yeah.
and like we can't think like collectively we can't think of many animals underneath Robin Hood, then surely we're here, right? I don't like what this is, but I just want the points, Gab.
That's a lie.
Just knock it back.
That's
Just
a
knock it
lie.
back. I think you and Tom are monsters, but knock it back a couple, and then that's
Do
fine.
you think?
Let's not discuss this anymore.
Hold on,
This
why you wrote me in here with
You were like
with the
that
cat
some of the
fetish
animals
guy
are
over
sexy.
here.
But like for
the
real
guy
though,
who okayed the hippo video.
commissioned the hippo video.
We are not cut from the same cloth or same sort of felt suit.
Look, I would just say, right, sexy real life animals is going to be really, really difficult.
Kangaroos.
We've gone with
Adam, I'm just going to say this
the
now.
pocket.
I'm happy to get this wrong.
I want the points, Laurie. Look, I think it's like oh, what have I done? I think it's there at the very, very leftist. I think it's further right.
What I will say is, we have to bear in mind that John, who gave this answer, doesn't find cats as sexy as you, so we probably
No.
need to knock it back a few notches.
No. It's because John probably doesn't find like it's when you're having to.
John's formative sexual experience are insect-based.
John is
not cat-based.
John is not sexualizing real animals. John is looking at it like if you have to look at attractiveness of animals, Disney is the way to do it. And Nala is one of the most attractive animal characters in Disney, I think. I really hate how much of a hill this is I'm dying on. And I am dying up here.
Big sexy hill.
All right, so that's where I think. Do we want to push
Pride
it?
rock of hills to die on.
More like Bride Rock, am I right, Adam?
I'm just thinking.
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to help you, John Gracie. I'm just thinking. Right, look at the tiny
Everything the
little.
light touches is me.
Look at the.
Oh,
Gross.
no.
Gross. Let's end this.
What could possibly be more sexy? Is what I'm saying on this scale. On this scale, what could John say to us that could convey
No,
more
fine.
sexiness?
Just leave it there.
All right,
Let's
we're
get us
locked
over
in.
with.
We're locked in.
All right, Team B, let's clean
Yep.
this up.
Good luck.
There's
do
a
we
lot
think?
of mess to clean up.
Right or left?
I think it's definitely to the left.
Really?
Yeah, because I think Nala's like on the sexy edge, but I don't think she's the sexiest that there could be.
Deborah, you seem surprised by that. Elaborate, please.
Okay, I think we should consider like where on the spectrum cartoon animals would start to begin with, and I
Great
think that's
point.
gonna start somewhere like even a little further right in the middle. And so I think if Nala is still pretty high up on that spectrum, I think I might even push it more towards the right.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank
It's
you.
a very good point, actually, because we're not taking into
Yeah.
account that there are actual animals in this like scale, and so you're going from like a horrible like naked mole rat on the left to like a Disneyfied Lola bunny from Looney Tunes or
Right,
whatever.
like
Oh, he
far
could've
left
Lola,
is
though.
a banana slug.
Is that on your sexiest side, Deborah?
No,
or-
far left.
Okay.
That's like the unsexiest.
Slugs definitely shoot love darts. They're aggressive in how sexy they are. So
I don't think that makes
Okay, I
them more
regret
sexy.
opening this.
Oh my god.
Left or right, team? Left or right?
Kinda
I just
sucks.
looked at banana slug. Fuck me. That is
I
grim.
I vote to the left, but I am willing to be swayed.
I think they're pretty right on again, but I'm happy to go left just because.
I'm thinking to the
Oh, I don't
right.
know. You're thinking to the
I'm
right.
thinking just like one notch
To
over
the
to the
right.
right.
Okay,
Not
I
by
think-
a lot.
I'm happy with right.
All right.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 say right. Let's get to the reveal.
Oh my god. No!
Oh, Brooke, you were so correct.
Oh,
Laurie, you were 100% right once again. If you'd moved it a bit to the left, it would have been fine.
Not sexy. Not
what I
that
said,
sexy.
man.
She's moderately sexy, but doesn't do it for me that much.
Genuinely, what's further on your scale, mate?
I mean, Robin Hood is a great shout. I hadn't thought about it that much. I was just like, well, she's not the sexiest thing in the world, but I don't know what you're into. It's a hard question.
It's a hard game. All right.
Oh, but Laurie, you were very right. I hoped people would go with you and move it to the left, and we would have been all good.
All right. We are up on Brooke. Brooke, this is for you. How many times to spin the wheel?
Let's go 2.
1, 2. Everyone look away, please. All right. Let me just make sure the cursor's over it. You can see that?
Yes. Okay, cool. Got it.
All right. We are good to go.
Okie doke. Oatmeal or porridge with some nuts.
Rough. On the rougher side
that's-
for sure.
Yeah.
But not like fully rough, because it's not like a hard rough thing. It's still
Yes.
like smooth enough that, you know, it like goes down the gullet. So I think like
Oh, Blair.
wait, you don't like the thought of porridgey nutty bits going down your gullet, Adam?
No, that's not my kink, because we've clearly established.
I'm thinking like midway towards rough.
I think so too.
I think maybe just like
Maybe
one
not so
notch towards rough.
Yeah, maybe not so far, because it is still like the actual texture of it itself is quite smooth because it's like slimy.
But then
But
think
she
about those
added
nuts.
nuts.
Yeah.
Gotta think about those nuts, gang.
You got to think about those nuts going down your gut. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You said it
I
already.
almost said it. I almost said it. I said going down your could have been anything.
You said going down your gut.
All right.
Going down your gut.
Team B,
Right.
where do you want to move it from here?
Maybe slightly towards smooth, but like by one notch.
So 1 full notch, like that?
I'm okay with that.
Is that you good? What do you think?
Yeah, I
Deborah?
could maybe even go like one more, but I'm okay with this.
I think let's leave it. What do you think, Sully? Leave it.
I'm happy either way.
It's the
I'm-
nuts
yeah,
that
I'm
are
happy.
making me think it's rougher.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
so-
depends on how many nuts are in there.
But the
Like,
fact that
if
she
it's-
added nuts,
But like, what if
one
it's
nut-
half oatmeal and half nuts?
then
That's
it's
gonna be a
super
lot
rough.
rougher than like a
Oh my
small. Yeah.
God. Well,
That's-
let's go
that's-
midway then, because that feels good. I think right there. No, back. Sorry, Adam. I just meant.
Yeah, I
stay.
think that's good where we are. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you meant, Blair? I just want to make sure.
Sure, that's perfect.
That's where you think
What
it
do
is?
you What do you
cool.
guys think?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, locked in. Team A.
Brooke, could you say it one more time, please?
To the right.
Oatmeal with some nuts.
Could be half and half, couldn't it?
It's
I think to
some
the right
nuts,
because I think
yeah.
I think oatmeal is bang in the middle.
Which
I think
one is
oatmeal?
oatmeal?
Is the perfect combination of
Porridge.
smooth. It's like porridge. It's the
Porridge.
perfect
okay.
combination of smooth and rough. It's like
Pretty
right
smooth,
in the middle,
I would say.
and then nuts takes you over the edge.
Yeah.
That's a solid. That's
we're
a solid
just on-
case.
I think
We're just
right.
on the rough side of the middle,
Yeah.
but I think we're right from here.
I think
Is oatmeal including adding milk to it, or is it just the flakes?
oatmeal's the finished product. Oats
Oh,
is
that's,
oats
I'd
is
say
raw,
that's pretty smooth then.
but it does have nuts.
Yeah, I think right of here.
Yeah, right for sure.
Cool. We're all agreed. Here we go.
Oh, Deborah, you might have been right. Shit. What?
Oh, hell yeah!
Bollocks.
Kablam.
Oh no.
We are a third of the way to victory, team.
Oh no, guys, we're struggling.
Oh, no.
We're
Devastated.
struggling.
I'm so sorry,
right.
everyone.
That's a
It's
tricky
alright.
one.
It's not your fault.
Just to clarify that Team B is made up of friends over the course of 11 years and a couple. Just
Yeah.
to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll start giving some Deborah specific ones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
so next up it's Laurie. It's Laurie. Bad mouth feel, good mouth feel.
Boy.
Oh, horrible.
Here we
What are
go.
these categories?
These are awful.
Mouth feel.
This is gonna go well.
Laurie, how many clicks of the wheel would you like?
It doesn't fucking matter. Just give me 6 clicks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, sir. All right. Ready to peek?
I am.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone may look again. Oh, I don't know about this one.
Imagine eating some food and going, "That's a good mouth feel." Oh yes.
It's very
Yeah, it's the
Charles
worst.
Boyle way of talking. Yeah.
Or like on the menu where they put like gluten-free, vegan, good mouthfeel. Like, oh god.
I would say
A 16-pound bottle of wine.
okay. So I'm assuming he means the wine in the bottle and not the bottle itself. So
No, let's assume he means the glass bottle that you're eating.
Yum.
so
Glass. Right, okay. I think this might be quite an easy one.
this is good mouthfeel.
16
surely.
pounds is definitely, as far as we're, like, you know, people of our age can afford, is like a pretty good bottle of wine, I would say.
Yes,
Like, I would never spend 16 pounds on a bottle of wine.
that's a dinner party bottle of wine you're getting.
Yeah. But I suppose we are taking all mouthfeel ever possible into consideration, aren't we?
Where's your max mouthfeel? Where, for you, John? You, as you say, eye of the beholder. Where is your...
I'd say mouth of the beholder, to be clear.
Answer the question, Gracie.
What would be perfect mouthfeel? Fuck, I don't know. I hate the word so much I can't think of anything.
Because I was thinking...
Not saying good mouthfeel would be perfect mouthfeel for me.
The word mouthfeel has a very bad mouthfeel. Yeah, that
It
is true.
does. How
Yeah.
ironic.
What is that? That's the thing is like, yeah, other like liquid is I think anything liquid is automatically on the right because it's it's not got jagged edges.
Mouthfeel is a wine term as well. It's one of the things that people who talk about wine a lot talk about. They talk about how the wine feels in your mouth. So presumably, if we're looking in context of a good bottle of wine, we're looking at something which is like supposed to, it's supposed to have a good mouthfeel to it. That's what the buyer wants.
So we're looking at a bottle of wine which is a good bottle of wine, but it isn't an amazing bottle of wine. Like this is not a £1,000 bottle of wine, so it's not all the way.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe
I would say a really, really good bottle of wine would be towards the very end of good mouthfeel. Would be like best mouthfeel.
I think it would be like like a $1,000 bottle of wine would be like
Yeah. So if we're talking a £16 one, I honestly don't think there's that much difference. Like, particularly in terms of this scale, I reckon we could take it down 2 big notches around there. I think. I mean,
I would say maybe another
than
notch,
that.
just because I'm
maybe
thinking
one more
about.
notch.
I think there are liquids out there which have a better mouthfeel than an even very expensive bottle of wine. Like for me, ice cold cola with ice, that is some top quality mouthfeel right there. That surpasses the best wine I've drunk, at least, which is arguably garbage.
You know, like I do get it, but I'm pretty happy here just because like you gotta, in terms of the grand feel, like you gotta, you know, on the full scale it's like rocks, you know, like horrible exploding bugs. Like this is like it's the good of the good, I think. Like it's not.
He did say a £16 bottle though. If he wanted us to go really high, he could just be like a fancy 100,000.
Well, that's what if it would be just like dead right. Because this is not dead right. This is still 2 full notches back.
This is 2 notches away from the best in the world. Yeah, 1 notch.
I think
back.
1 more notch down, and then let's go.
Yeah.
You think it's that?
Yeah.
All right. We're locked in. Team B.
Left. Surely. There's better than 16.
Sally's like £16.
£16?
Better wine than £16 bottle of wine.
I don't drink it if it's in double digits. The money for wine.
That's
no.
you mean like
16
£16?
is a double
How much it costs?
digit.
Like 16
No, I say no. I don't
He
drink
means
it if
triple,
it's
but
in
he's
double-
so drunk he can't say
I only drink single or triple digit wine.
What? Alcohol content? Jesus.
Pounds. Anyway,
£10 to 99. Not interested.
Left or right, gang?
I think left. I think yeah.
Yep.
Left.
I'm happy with that.
I think even a cup of teas are better than a £16 bottle of wine, but then I'm very English, so you know that's.
That is true.
Hard to
Tea is
drink for
great.
you. Yeah.
All right,
Yep,
so you guys
left.
think left. Let's see.
Come on, we need some points. Come on.
Oh,
Hey!
God damn it.
We're on the board.
On the
Done.
board. Oh,
Look at us on the board.
That's fair.
Shit.
That's fair. I
Let's get a
would
4.
say that's a £7 bottle of wine.
So I thought that, but then they all taste like shit.
I think if you've
They
gone,
all £7 bottles of wine taste bad.
I think if you'd gone
Thank you.
£10
Just
bottle of
yeah.
wine,
because it's £7.
gone there.
Yeah, I think £10 maybe, but then I was thinking like, what's at the top end of the scale? Like jelly.
Yeah.
Jelly's great. Like
Jelly?
got good mouthfeel.
Jelly is
your
It's
best.
satisfying. Man.
Jelly's
it's a good mouthfeel.
grim.
It's
You would've-
really it's.
we would have got
satisfying.
0 points if you'd picked jelly.
All right. So,
You did get 0 points, John.
Yeah, we got 0 points.
Well, we would have got
anyway.
minus 10 if
Bottle
you
of
picked jelly because it's gross.
Deborah, how many times would you like to spin this wheel?
2.
2 times it is. All right. Everyone look away. Deborah, you are looking at the wheel in 3, 2, 1. All right. Everyone can open your eyes. Deborah, it's on you to give the clue. The range is nerd to jock. Jelly's horrible.
Yeah, grim.
Jelly's the
It's
worst.
lovely.
Big, like,
I'm-
soft but
Jelly's
chewy
great.
mouthfeel.
Yeah, pick
I needed
Mini-
Sullivan in this last round.
a fucking lane.
That's what I needed.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
Come on,
Deborah.
jelly.
You
I'm
got
gonna
it.
say Troy Barnes from Community.
Trey Barnes from Community.
Like
Great.
straight, like slightly more towards jock, but he's definitely a nerd as
He's in the-
well.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just like, oh, like that's pretty much right in the middle for me.
I think it's right in the middle.
Because he starts off as a pure jock and then
That's why I think
slowly over
slightly
time-
towards jock,
I think slightly
Yes.
towards Jock as well.
How many
but
numbers?
not
as well.
much. Like
Maybe
maybe
1.
1 or 2, 1.5.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
You happy, Brooke?
Maybe 1, like, to the next one to the right, I think.
So you think there? Oh fuck.
No.
Ooh,
Oh
no.
my god.
The one over
Slightly-
to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. I think
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
happy
happy
with
with that.
All right, team.
All right, they're locked in. Wow.
Okay.
I mean, I
I
do
just
think
finished
they're on
watching all of Community this morning. I watched the last 2 episodes and had a nice
Hey.
cry.
Yeah.
Rewatching, I should say. If you'd said season, I think we could narrow this down really clearly, but it's actually really tough because, like you said, he oscillates wildly, or rather starts as hardcore jock and then goes hardcore nerd.
I think his
Honestly-
fundamental level is jock, though. Like I think
Well,
he's a jock with
I don't
nerd
think
on
so.
top. I think
he's slap bang in the middle. I think he is because he's the later series. He's so nerdy.
He ends the series marking out over who's the guy who does Reading Rainbow?
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Yeah.
We're so ready with that plan.
Oh yeah.
But
This is important.
But would you say he's a nerdy jock or a jockey nerd?
He is a nerd. He's a nerd who has spent his high school life being a jock, but he is
Yeah.
a nerd in his soul for sure.
Agreed. It's left for sure. I'd stake nothing on it because I've got nothing, but it's left.
High stakes. All right.
I'd stake John's reputation on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll stake John's reputation on it also. So
Yeah.
we're going left. Laurie, do you agree?
Yeah, it's good for me.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Oh man.
Whoa! Right, I should have said season. I really should have said season. That would have made it so much easier.
Yeah.
Because I was
think it should-
thinking early Troy, but I
Yeah.
forgot that he becomes nerdy.
Yeah, early Troy, he's total jock.
Oh, this is hard. All right. So Tom, this is on you. How many times to spin the wheel?
Oh god, it's pop music.
No. Oh no.
Okay, Tom, think of some novelty horror singles that you like.
Okay, I'm on it. Give me 4 spins.
1,
Monster Mash.
2, 3,
Yes,
4.
yes, Monster Mash.
Everyone, look away.
Wolf Bar Mitzvah.
Look away. All right, here we go. Are you looking, Tom?
Boys becoming men.
I'm looking. I am
Men
looking at the
becoming
screen.
wolves.
Okay.
All right. We're good to go. Everyone can look now. All right, we need these points. Let's get some points going.
Crowded House.
They've had more than one hit. I count
They've-
2 at least.
They have had many hits. They are huge.
Do you-
Maybe not over here, but
they're not-
tell you what,
they're
if
not
you have an
Queen.
Australian partner, you hear a lot about Crowded
Yeah.
House, even though they're partly from New Zealand.
Don't dream it's over and always take the weather with you. Are there 2 songs?
Yeah, Fall at Your Feet,
Fall at your feet.
4 Seasons in One Day. They got so many bangers. Great band.
Nah. Take it left.
They're not one-hit wonders at all, but then they're not really pop.
They're not pipe up. Yeah, I think they're in the middle.
I mean, yeah, I think you're kind of right. Definitely not one-hit wonders. But then I don't know how much of Crowded House's oeuvre Tom knows.
Tom was born when the trees were born. He's been around to see Crowded House for sure.
He doesn't know much about pop music.
Yeah, but that's such a specific.
He's not fucking Tom Bombadil.
If you wanted us to go pop icon, then
yeah, pop icon is Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
I assume.
Or Tay-Tay, or Beyonce, famous for voicing a really, really sexy line. I would.
You know what? I haven't seen the remake because the trailer looks so shit that I didn't watch it.
I would say, like Laurie, I think it's like one notch to the left. I don't know if you would ever use pop icons to describe Crowded House.
They're not one-hit wonders.
I think it's left.
They have like had a huge and long career, so you can't.
Yeah, but one hit wonder is specifically like the very end spectrum of the left is one hit wonder. Like if you had a couple of hits, then you probably
they've had a huge career. Like one hit wonder, obviously, all the way is Chesney Hawkes. Pop icon is Taylor Swift.
But here's the issue, right?
Crowded House are kind of in the middle.
Because one hit wonder is an entire half of the spectrum. So obviously, yeah, Chesney Hawkes has literally got one hit, so he's all the way to the left. If Crowded House have got three, they're still on the spectrum of one hit wonders, though, right?
No, they've like released many albums and many singles, and like. But I just don't know if Tom is aware of that. Like, they have a greatest hits that's like 20 tracks long, and you will have heard quite a few of their songs.
I did not realise we were talking to the president of the Crowded
House.
You know what?
He's so passionate.
They're an
about
underrated
this.
band. And my parents' 40th wedding anniversary, me and Viv sang a cover of which one was it? Walking round the room.
Did you have your second
Take
kiss?
Weather with you.
Take the weather, yeah.
Do we have a what?
Did you have your second kiss when it was playing?
No. I've realised now I've opened myself up to much abuse, but no. This was last year, and I'd kissed 3 times by then. Very proud of myself. But anyway, we sang Weather with You at their 40th wedding anniversary in the garden, and it was really nice. And so I like Crowded House a lot. I'm opening my soul up, but
so let's take your relationship on it then. You tell me where to put the thing. You have a deep emotional connection to Crowded House.
Yeah,
this is on you, John. You tell me how many notches.
I'm going to put, and I don't know if Tom thinks this, but I think they are about 3 notches to the right.
All right, so you think it's about there, Laurie? We both disagree. I know we do, but
I fundamentally disagree. But
I think
go on, pull it back 1 to the left then.
Oh yeah, that'll fix
generous.
Let's pretend I'm not here. Where would you put it, Laurie?
I'd put it 3 on the other side.
Yeah, I'd be over here.
Fuck me. All right.
John,
no, I can't have Crowded House represented like this. It's just not right.
All right,
let's go 1 to the right.
You have to hand in his badge and his gun at the membership.
Right. Just because I am actually afraid of what John will do if we take it any further left, I'm content to stick here, Laurie.
Wherever you go, always take your anger with you.
That's fair. All right, we are locked in. Team B, how far left do you want
to
it?
the left.
To the left.
You fucking
I'll tell you what, I've never fucking heard of Crowded House in my whole damn life.
Same, Sully.
Careful,
All
Sully.
right, I mean, that's just
I've heard of
Sully.
Always
You've
Take the
embarrassed
Weather
yourself,
with You.
Frankly,
I've heard of.
I'm going to tell the fan club.
Hey, you can tell them. Yeah. You can tell them. Because I've only ever heard of Always Take the Weather with You. The other song titles, never heard of them. Right. And yeah, and you know what? I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's a very good song.
All right, Sully. I know there's a lot of tension here. I'm going to forgive you that one.
Thank you, John.
But I can't promise I'll do it again.
All right. Team B, do you all agree? Deborah, do you have any thoughts?
Way to the left.
All right, so all Team B's going left. Let's see how we go.
Yup.
Oh, yeah. John, are you ready to fall at our feet for forgiveness?
Oh shit! I was looking up Crowded House. Oh shit.
Okay, so
guys.
to explain what this is on the spectrum, like those 4 songs you listed, Laurie, are all iconic, classic Crowded House songs. They're all from the album Woodface. Like all the iconic Crowded House songs that most people know. I mean,
Together Alone.
I mean, they've put out a lot of albums. Maybe they're bigger in Australia, but like the bulk of the songs which people know all come from one album. So for me, they're sort of halfway between the middle mark and one hit wonder because they're known for about 3 or 4 songs, and they're really known for those songs. And most people, at least most people I know, don't really know them beyond those 3 or 4.
Well,
As of July 2010, Crowded House has sold 10 million albums. Rest my case. I don't know if that's a lot or not.
All to one man.
Are you the admin on the Wikipedia page?
Yeah.
I will be. I'm looking up now.
Such a gift for No Roll Bard memes, this. All right, so Sully. Oh no, it's Sully, everybody. Sully, how many spins?
3, please.
1, 2, 3. Absolutely. Everyone look
Can I
away.
say, Tom, I love that at least your choice came from Crowded House knowledge. That makes me feel much better. You weren't just like, yeah, Crowded
I
House.
own Woodface. It's in my CD shelf.
Close your eyes, goddamn you.
Oh, sorry.
I can talk with my eyes closed.
Okay, cool. I've seen.
All right, everyone can look.
I think I've got my clue as well.
Now we're peeking to Sully's mind.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Yeah.
I would say, I think...
Kissing.
Oh, hot dog!
My favourite.
One hot dog. No, I'm going to go for vinegar.
Ooh, super flavorful.
Yeah, flavorful.
Very flavorful. Yeah.
Like, nearly all the way, but like maybe not as flavorful as like vomit. So.
What does your vomit taste?
The bouquet.
We are learning so much about each
You've
other.
got a lot of mixed flavors going on in there.
Blair with a knife and fork.
Vinegar, vomit.
Every mouthful.
Vinegar. I think even one notch
I think
further.
further,
Same,
yeah,
I
I
would
think
agree with
further to
that.
the right.
Yeah.
Every mouthful of surprise, especially when
Maybe
it's someone else's.
even one more.
I think the second to last one. Yeah.
That's where we think. Team
Slightly-
B.
I think
you
it would
have
go
any-
back.
Do you want slightly more to the
I
left?
think you could go back to the left just one.
One.
Because I think vinegar by itself is flavorful, but like if you're mixing it with other things, like you are gonna get like way more impactful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yep.
I'm happy with that.
Locked
Okay.
in. Wow, good
All right,
turnaround,
love it.
team. Team A, I think they've fucking nailed it. To be honest, like it's one of the dominant flavors.
I think this is quite an objective thing as well, having flavour. You don't get, it's not like preferences, like if something's flavourful, it's just strong flavoured. And I think vinegar is a perfect example of that. So
Completely.
I guess we could go right.
other
might be
flavors.
slightly more than that.
It does seem about bang on the money. Like, you could make a case to say that vinegar has like a very acrid physical effect on the tongue, but isn't necessarily flavour. You could argue that. I'm not arguing that myself. I'm just saying, so we don't think too quickly, you could say that the strong sensation you get isn't really a description of flavour. It's just like, oh shit, acid.
It's one of the big crisp flavors, though. One of the big three.
Yeah, I think it's right of this, personally.
I'm on board with that. To be honest, I know that left is playing the odds, but it's vinegar, right?
Vinegar, baby.
All right, we're going right. Let's see. Oh!
Love it, Brown.
Yes!
Thank you so much. Oh,
Very
Oh,
good.
beautiful.
well
Vinegar.
done,
One,
well done.
2, 3,
Oh, Deborah, when you
4.
said knock it back a thing, I was like, yes, come
Yeah.
Well
on.
done,
Oh,
Deborah.
yeah.
Well done, Deborah. Oh.
Oh,
Rushing it.
excellent. Well done, all three of you, though. Brilliant. Oh, lovely.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right.
Oh no.
Tastes bad, tastes good. This is back to me.
It's tough.
Okay. All right. Everyone, please look away. I'm going to spin the wheel not once, but twice, but thrice. And I'm going to peek. Okay. Okay. All right. You can look.
We're getting a lot of mouth-related ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very foodie.
We went from sexy animals to a lot of food ones.
Sensual
Yeah.
all the way down. Yeah. Okay. Taste bad to taste good. I am going to say a plate of onions cooked in butter.
Right. Now,
Okay.
This is interesting. Tom, do you want to explain why this is interesting?
So, personally, subjectively speaking, I cannot stand the taste of onions. However, and a lot of people don't like them, a lot of people find them too acrid. But they are also, onions cooked in butter is the first step, like the beginning step of all classic French cooking. And it wouldn't be in pretty much every piece of classic savory French cooking if it didn't taste very good. But then the question is, does that mean it tastes good, or is it just a practical first step? Is it something which just has a mild flavour? I don't know. But it's also, I mean, I can't stand it myself. Can't stand the smell or the sight or the taste of cooked onions.
Or the attitude, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
The way they walk into the room,
Scumbags.
give it all that.
Interpersonally, very nice. Just, I wouldn't eat them.
Other than you and my great auntie Margaret, I've never met anyone who doesn't eat onions. I think they're like universally, in my experience, universally beloved. And like you say, a cornerstone of cooking. I feel like fried onions, when you walk into a kitchen and someone just starts cooking onions, you're like, oh, what are you cooking? It smells great. And they've only just got to the onions, or maybe the garlic, because it's such a good cornerstone flavour. So I think with butter as well, that is hella good. And I would put it like 2 notches from the far right, personally.
I think that's fair.
Really?
What do you think, Laurie?
I think we're talking like 5 or 6 notches from where we are now to the right.
1, 2, 3.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sort of like in that middle quadrant of tastes good. It tastes good, but it's not like.
I suppose you wouldn't eat it on its own.
I think if you were going to say what tastes good, you describe a meal, and the reason we've broken it down to just onions.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Get us
actually,
back the other way.
You put onions on a hot dog, and it's like they're good with the hot dog, not necessarily on their own, although they're nice on their own. I think you're right. Actually, maybe 6 across to the right.
Oh, sorry. Let me just get that for you.
It's a weird choice, given Adam knows Tom absolutely hates onions, but I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Where do you think, A-Team?
1, 2,
I think they're all
4,
creeping
5.
back a little bit towards the middle. I think the fact that it's just one base ingredient, it's just 2 ingredients. It tastes good, but it isn't like you don't rave about how good the taste of just onions in butter is.
It's a solid case. It is something, though, again, from my experience, based on how when I ask someone basically if they can make it without onions, and I watch their understanding of reality just crumble before them, it seems like something which the majority of people cannot conceive of meals being without, based on just how like the cold sweats and the panic and the fear spreads over people's faces when you say, can you just leave the onions out?
Yeah, onions are incredible. The fact that you don't like them is absolutely bananas to me. But I don't know if they're that good on their own. It's like a herb might make a huge difference, or a spice. But it's not necessarily delicious on its own.
I wouldn't want to move any further left than this.
Yeah, in the interest of time, I think we should go either here or 1 notch to the right. I'm happy with either of those. Maybe the butter adds 1 to the right, because butter is great.
Yeah, I'd right more than left for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do 1 big notch and then let's call it there, I think, unless anyone has any objections.
All right, Team B.
Happy to call it.
All right, B team.
Now, Brooke is a culinary expert. She once fried a crumpet, so
And I
think
stand by
Brooke's
it.
probably the best
Fried a
person
crumpet?
to. Yep, she didn't have a toaster, so decided to fry a crumpet with other food in there.
It's pioneer cooking, is what it is.
I thought you were going to say it's paella.
It's paella.
Little crumpet paella.
Just doubling down on being wrong. That's what it is.
All right, left or right, Team B?
I think left.
I think
Slightly
left.
to the left.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. We're all in agreement.
Brilliant.
Left.
I've absolutely fucked this for our team. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I wouldn't have got that in a million years.
I
So,
think the onion's on its own.
my explanation was it's onions on its own. And I think if I just said a plate of onions, you'd have gone whoomph, right, far left, which is why I put butter in there to kind of nudge it up towards good. But I didn't count on the fact of the idea of it being delicious on hot dogs. I just thought them on their own, gross. But butter gets you up there towards there. But I completely get it.
Solid. No, that's a solid case, man.
I get why you did it. I get it. So that's 1 extra point for Team B. Oh dear. Oh dear.
This could be it.
Win it.
Dry food versus wet food.
God, this game is so
Another
horny for food.
one.
Yeah, around dinner time.
A lot of mountains.
Right.
I am hungry.
This is me now.
All right, Blair.
Go, Blair,
Yeah.
go.
All right, Blair, you got this.
Take it home
How many
to the
spins?
pub.
2.
Uno, due. And
Blair,
peeking.
think about our past 11 years.
Okay. Okay.
Brooke, I'm going to think about our relationship, even though it's not. Not
All right, you guys can look.
Oh, great.
How long until we do a no rolls barred mukbang? Just as a question.
Oh,
No,
God.
what?
What?
A mukbang. It's when you eat loads of food. It sounds worse than it is.
It's 100K,
but you
100K to answer your question.
Sounds bad.
It is really bad. It's horrible to watch.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, so you just watch people
Okay.
eating food?
Got it.
Les got it.
Loads of food.
Graham cracker.
Definitely a dry food.
Oh, dry.
Dry.
All the way. What is the driest food? Crackers. I would say we're dry on a couple notches up.
Yeah. Would you say that? Yeah. Would you say it's like it's like the vinegar of dry food?
Yeah, because I would think the oatcake is like the driest of the foods.
Yeah. So there. Would that
But,
be?
but
that's a pair
Deborah
of
has
notches
11
then.
years of experience. Deborah, what is your experience with the wetness
Yeah.
and dryness of your
think-
and Blair's relationship?
Wow.
Now,
Phrasing,
That's a
Brooke,
separate
phrasing.
question.
I'm just trying to treat it like I'm a scientist. This is scientific method. So,
Very
anyway,
scientific.
Deborah, let's get to know you.
Answer my pervy question. It's for science. Answer it.
Look, I'm wearing a lab coat. I can say whatever I want.
I think it's.
And
pretty-
only a
I'm pretty
lab
happy
coat.
with where this is.
Goff.
Are you happy where it is?
Yeah.
Amazing. Brooke, you happy where it is?
I think we could go one to the left. But you know what? Let's keep it. Because, yep.
Yeah. I'm happy where it is. Yeah. We're locked in.
Okay.
think.
Our only hope is left. Like, I think Blair
Yeah, I
might have
think
just
left.
gone for. I think it literally might be on the point of left. So actually, they might have not won, but they probably won. But let's go left. Anyone
I don't
disagree?
know what a graham cracker is, so I'll go with you.
It's a cracker,
my
so.
It's a dry cracker.
Like a
water
Jacob's
biscuit.
cracker.
Yeah, like a Jacob's cracker.
Oh, well, that's far left then. That's the driest thing there is.
Here we go. Left it is.
Driest food there is.
They've done
Hey,
it.
they won.
They have done
Well done.
Oh, I'm glad we actually got that done in the time. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Perfect. Just in time for the pub.
it. I wish
Yay.
I
Graham
had
crackers.
been
And look, viewers, I can celebrate in person with one of my teammates.
Where's Sully gone?
Imagine-
Imagine if
Where's he
came in
going?
here. Oh, no.
It could come to any of us.
Oh, God.
Hey.
There he is.
Look at those.
how you doing?
Hey, Blair.
All right, come back.
That's me, Blair. Yeah.
Genuinely, though, just imagine if he appeared in Blair's screen.
Terrifying.
I've got a key to your house.
Anna can teleport.
Is it whimsical? Is it scary? It's a both.
It's terrifying.
A little bit of both.
It's Sullivan Bo Brown.
No, I
so,
didn't invite him. He's not supposed to be here. I don't know how he got in or found out where I live, but you know. it is
so I don't know what to do about this. So never mind.
We'll split it up.
We're all champions.
Team B.
Team B, get on B.
Get on B.
Get on B. We will see you next week for another episode of Board Game Club. Thank you so much for tuning in. Get on board, everyone.
Get on B.
Listen to the house.